G'day and welcome along to another slow and steady video here on the channel. My name is KT and this is MotoGP 25 for Biking Sunday. I hope you are well. A few changes. I've moved the difficulty up another 5, so cranked it up just a little bit more, just until we find that sweet spot where we're sort of, hustling and bustling, for position. Not too crazy because I'll get knocked off, I know I will, but we'll continue on. We have ramped it up, so we'll see how we go. We've added the additional free practice. Of course, I spilt it in the practice last time. We had to go straight into qualifying, so I got 2 free practice sessions, but I'm going to condense it down to a half-hour show, because you don't want to watch this bumblebee go around for an hour, Anyway, I've also increased the laps slightly. We've gone from 25% to 35%, just to sort of see, how the rain affects, we might have to go up to 50, but, this is all trial and error. Just trying to find my perfect, MotoGP game, that's also going to sort of be, sit well on the channel, I'm a bit scared. It says weather conditions are variable, but let's just see how we go. Let's start this weekend for my MotoGP story.
Hello all you MotoGP fans, we are coming to you from the Austin circuit in the United States, where a new MotoGP race is about to begin. Free practice will start shortly, and the Moto3 riders will use this session to test their bikes and get a bit more familiar with the track. The weather conditions are excellent, the sky is clear, and it promises to be a beautiful day.
Okay, well, beautiful day we have for FP1. Let's get into the paddock. Here we come. And another new guy, okay. I really wish that he stuck with the same guy, because we could just give him a name and, yeah, I don't know. Like, literally, it's a different guy. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's go out and see how the bike is, because they have been working on it. Let's see what the recommended is. The recommended is, well, it's white. It's a beautiful day out there, so let's go soft, right? They're recommended mediums, but what do they know? I'm joking. Let's go to track and get a couple of sight laps and see how we get on. It's as always, don't do a flying start. We try and role play here, and if we throw the bike down the track and it's bad, we have to end the session. Let's see how we get on. Pit start.
There's movement in the pits. The bike is ready and the rider is about to take to the track.
It was a bit lumpy when we come out on the previous track. Let's see how this goes with the... Yeah, it's still a bit lumpy. Maybe smooth that out a little bit. Not too bad though. Okay, so there we go. Right, don't spill it straight away. Of course, if we slide the bike, we'll have two offs. We've got traction control on 2. I think we'll bring that up a smidge, just because I don't want that bike stepping out. Okay, I kind of remember it from last year. These flip-flaps left and right. I think this one gets tighter and so hard left at the top, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, I think you hold this one flat, if I recall. Oh, we did, oh my god, we've run wide, we've crashed the bike. And it went over, didn't it? It went over. I have to roleplay this, the bike. If it slid, we would have got a second go, but that is FP1. I've crashed out. Let's get back to the pit. Not a great start.
The director offering up shots inside the pit, where the team is waiting for its rider to return.
It's trouble when you do commentary. Just like... Okay, 30 minutes. What are we going to do? We're going to say that the bike actually went over and over twice. We're going to quit the session. Need to go more careful than that. End session.
The first free practice ends here, so as the last riders return to the pits, let's take a look at the very first standings of the weekend.
So, bottom of the pile. Let's continue on. So here we are for FP2. Let's go out to track. I'm scared now. Pit start.
There's movement in the pits. The bike is ready and the rider is about to take to the track.
Okay. I may go quiet if I'm concentrating. Okay, there's a bike coming up behind us. There's not much we can do about that. Let's just front and rear braking, of course. Might let him go. I can see him. He's sort of, where is he? Is he behind us? No? Alright, let's just go. Let's go. Let's go. There's two bikes behind. No, we will let them pass. This is alright. Fucking hell. I mean, we're on our outlap, right? So let's let them go and let's concentrate on our race only rather than the pressure from behind of two bikes doing their hot laps, okay? So we've got these little flip-flaps left and right, is that right? No, that's that left-hander on the top of the hill, and then it was flat. This is where we lost it before, so let's just take it nice and easy. Down this corner, this looks quite tight actually on those brakes. Still quite nervous, you know, throwing that bike down and then suddenly losing the session, you know. It makes it very real all of a sudden. So this is a long straight, and I think when you catch the grandstand on the right, normally I brake about there where it starts. So here, no, we've run over, so we're gonna have to brake before that. My sight lap joining me on learning this track. Now this is the square that I call it, sort of let you go wide. Oh no, I'm out again. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. The bike went over as well. Come on, we've got to play it. We'll play it. This is the game we're playing, right? So, return to pit.
Where with shots from pit lane, where the rider is returning to her pit.
An absolute terrible weekend.
The first practice session has come to a close, and as the last riders return to the pits, let's take a look at the first standings of the weekend.
I'm a little lost for words.
Welcome and good morning from Austin, Texas. With Moto3 Q1 just around the corner, riders are ready to take to the track, and we'll soon find out who will claim the 4 remaining places in the second qualifying session.
So last couple of races we've been steaming through the Q2, but now we have actually got to take place in Q1. I'm going to go out with the bike. The fastest 4 riders go to Q2. A team not happy. Freddie Fringe is back. You know, I think I might. I'm going to put some mediums on. And
the rider makes her way.
I'm going to be quiet.
About to take to the track.
Right, we can't fuck this up anymore. Right, I'm going to put our traction control at 5 as soon as I can get hold of it. Fucking hell, I'm proper scared about this now. As my teammate probably laughing his bloody tits off at me. I'm just going to let them run away, just because we've got to get a qualifying lap in. I think I've been so nervous at putting a qualifying lap in. Okay, here's that corner that we go back. Stop talking, Katie, for God's sake. It's a hard corner. Okay, a bike alongside us. Now watch that grandstand. Definitely brake before the grandstand. Maybe that's the bigger MotoGP bike. Maybe they've moved the bloody stand. I don't know. So we will brake here. And bumped by our colleague there. This is the square one that we need to come around on. We sort of go in, out, in. Again, I think that's another square, isn't it? I remember rightly. No, it's right, it's 3 corners. Sorry if I'm talking to myself. Sort of three bouncy corners and then back onto the start straight, I think. Easy with that bike. Well. Easy with the bike. Okay, let's get a lap in. Let's get a lap in. Difficulty's gone up as well. Don't feel confident at all. I don't know what's wrong with me on this session. Whether it's because I've did that say invalid lap then? I hope not. Maybe that was someone else. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I don't know. A new day. I'm not on it. I don't know. It's a hard left. The bike doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel fast. Work on our confidence. 150. Okay, this is that square, so we're in. Try and get out. That's it. And then back in again. This is a 3-point corner, so you've almost got like three apexes on it. So there's the first one, there's the second, and well, yeah, I call it a 3-point corner anyway. Back on the brakes for another square, I think, in and out, no, and in the final corner, which we have, and I'm waffling again. We've put a lap down, ladies and gentlemen. Unless it's going to give me an invalid. No, we have gotten to pole. Despite putting the difficulty up, which I'm really going to be grateful actually. We have put the difficulty up, I absolutely promise, on those brakes. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know why I don't know why I don't feel confident today. Oh, we have been knocked down to third. I was going to say, I have put the difficulty up another 5 points. I don't feel like we deserve a pole, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to cut this here and I will come back to you at the end of the session letting you know how it all went and what we've managed to do. So I will see you very shortly while I get my head down and get the next 8 minutes familiar with the track, because we've missed out on both practice sessions. Better through there. I will see you soon.
Let's see the results and the names of the 4 riders who've qualified for Q2, which will start in a few minutes.
So there we go, that's the end of qualifying 1, and we managed to put it in 3rd, which means that we are in the top 4 and go through to Q2. Still don't feel confident on the bike, but we're there. It looks like our teammate is also there. So obviously, you know, we've been competing to make sure that we are competitive with our teammate, and they are also in the final cut. Let's go to Q2. And I'm not going to mess about. We're going to go straight out. I'm not going to change the bike. Everything is as the pit crew have decided the bike is, you know, going to be recommended. So that's what we're going to go for. I'm not going to change a thing. Pit
The
start.
mechanics take the bike out of the pit, and the rider is ready to get back on it.
So did feel a little bit better, but normally I do 2 videos on the same day, but I'm going to do the next episode 4 tomorrow. Don't know why, but that's the way it goes, and this is, you know, this is we play it as we play it, you know. Okay, so me and my teammate has gone out together. He's got a happy face on him, so there is you know, I am pretty good with, you know, wanting to get on with the other riders, so I don't know how that will spell out. So this is a flip flap. Should probably shut up, shouldn't I? And just get this qualifying done, to be fair. Like,
We're just
you know,
outside
it's
the pits here, where the rider seems to have something to discuss with her engineer.
yeah. So confidence is better, but not high. And I guess we'll see. We, like I said, we put it on poll, and there we go. So session results. We may as well see it through.
As we take a look at the final results of the second Moto3 qualifying session, that's the end of our broadcast for today, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
So we've got pole by 0.1, but you could literally, and I remember them saying this on MotoGP commentary, you could throw a paper bag over the top 4, all on the 2:19, and I think by putting the difficulty up, that has definitely brought me closer to where my ability is. But here we go, all to play for race day. I'm scared.
Hello to all our friends back home from the USA. We're live from Austin, one of the tracks with the highest elevation change in the entire championship. In a few moments, we'll move to the main straight to watch the start of the Moto3 race. The cameras take us to the starting grid, where riders and engineers are discussing those final details. The sun is shining, but the temperatures are low today. Many riders have braved a soft rear tyre, but given the layout of the track, they've opted for a hard front.
Okay, so soft rear, hard front. We'll definitely take a see what we're doing. It looks pretty clear, right? I can't see any rain happening today. So they've put me a medium rear. Hold on a second, a soft rear and a medium front. I'm just going to check those tyres a second. Recommended. Yeah, so my team's saying to go with a medium. I'll stay with that. And the rear, soft, that'll be fine. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Start race.
The race officials give the okay. Riders have their eyes fixed firmly on the lights. Just a few more seconds and the Grand Prix of the Americas is go.
Okay, so clutch down. Wait for the lights. Lights go out and we get going. Lost a couple of places, but that's okay. Now, the way some of the bikes come in on some of these lines, my lines are not always identical to the, so we've got the yellow flag, a couple of bikes gone down, but let's just concentrate, eh? So the flip flaps, I'm sure that's not what they're called. On the outside, we look to be carrying good speed, despite the qualifying. Oh, watch that blue when he had us last time, he gave us a bit of a bump, but watch that flat if we can. I did let off the throttle slightly. It's okay, the pack will break apart just as we get going on the race, you know, over that bump. I'm going to watch that. Coming up for that grandstand. Top 4. I think it's there. Might be slightly sooner air on the side of caution. One's got the inside. That's that blue one who had us. We have got history with that bike there. Look at those curbs. You've got to watch those curbs, you know. So running in 4th. Middle of the road, we've got to lay off and then get on it now. Closing a bit of speed as well. I had to back off so much. This is that blind left. Roll it in. It's more generous than you think. Out to the last corner. On the outside, but can't quite carry the speed. That was actually quite nice through there, actually. That was not bad. I'm going to hold it down, carrying speed up into 2nd. To the flip flaps. I always think it is safer in front just because of my lines. Little tap, nothing crazy. Gone way wide, or we've gone way wide, one or the other. But I said about my lines are probably not the best. Concentrate, Katie, concentrate. Another bike come round. They will come round, and he's leant over for it, and I'm not quite there. Get on those brakes, we are wide. Different postcode. Back to stepping out, but we're on it. Race direction. Irregular overtake, warning. Okay. Got a warning for that, but I don't quite know why. I need to watch that back. Watch the grandstand. Here we are. He's right behind me, so I'm going to have to go a bit careful on where he comes in. There's another guy behind me as well. They're all spooking me out. This is the square, so in, out, in. This is the 3 corners, middle of the road. Just lay off until we can get on that parallel. So sort of now, we want to get underneath him. Not very clean. It's sort of like a, you know, I was on and off the throttle through there and couldn't have got much from him, but back up onto the start straight. 2 laps down. Okay, so we're doing okay. Seem to be creating a bit of a gap there, so definitely the most competitive racing I've had so far. for the flip flaps. Don't need to do nothing silly. Okay, is it me or does that look to be getting kind of cloudy? I hear a bike pretty close to me. Like a bit more speed, I think, on the there he goes. I don't think we've lost speed. I think he's managed to gain some speed. I'm gonna go, he's right there. Okay, this is the middle of the road, isn't it? So just roll it off and just kind of coast it around. Now get on it. Yeah, that was good, just holding it there. Right, this one's be brave, roll it in. Probably get a bit more on that, I reckon. Now this one is a break. Don't fucking squirrel the bike now. Yeah, definitely faster part of the section for me. We're with him on the pit flaps. Oh, I think we might attack the back of his wheel. He did look back. I didn't feel. Oh, we're actually through. I think we spooked him or something, but gonna have to watch him though. His lines are gonna be. I mean, he's obviously, you know, the leader, so. Whoa, crikey, the way he come out on me. Yeah, I've managed to hold it. It's a good line. Oh god, I want this to be the last lap. I can hear him. Yeah, I don't think my lines are particularly good through that section. This is the square off. Ow. Oh. On those curbs, which is horrible. The middle of the road. Oh, I don't think my lines are good. We've done better. This is the one to be brave on, breathe. It is there. There you go. Oh, get on those curbs. Start straight. Penultimate time. Okay, let's just settle into the lap. Settle into it. Through the flip flaps. Ooh, that back wheel stepping out slightly there. Oh, crikey, that must be so scary in real life to do that. Well, we interrupt this broadcast. Basically, I was putting all the clips together and trying to condense it into a 30-minute episode, and I've had one of the clips corrupt. I think it's like the last lap, you know, I play an honest game with my MotoGP career, and I've got the clip where I got the trophy of me crossing the line. So I'm going to play that next. But sadly, that is all I've got for you for round 3. Round 4 is coming at 6 o'clock this evening. If you're watching this obviously later, then round 4 will already be up. But yeah, just sadly had a corrupted clip and couldn't finish the rest of the video. So you're going to see a little clip it of when I get the trophy, and you'll hear me scream as I go over the line. But that is it from this round. I will see you on round 4. Take it easy, have a good day, and speak soon. Oh, I can breathe. Woo! I felt like I really deserved that.
That was at the final results of this Moto3
oh my God.
race. The riders are returning to the pits and will soon join them in